my friends. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mickey Cowboy. Welcome to Sports Pub. I'm your host and your always friend, your always amigo. Let me tell you a little bit of it because this is my first video in English, and I hope I do a good job. I'm sorry about my pronunciation. I'm gonna try to do my best. This is like I said, my first. I wanna try to compete or to try to do my best in the sports betting world. I More than 25 years ago, I started betting. Maybe not professionally, but I've been doing it for over 20 years professionally. I do this for a living. I love sports. I'm from Mexico City, by the way. My best sports is NFL. And yes, I'm a Cowboy fan. Who would have guessed, right? Well, I know it's a shitty team, but let's not talk about that, especially after the draft yesterday, which my Cowboys and Jerry Jones. Anyways, what I do and what it makes me different, and I hope you like my style. I'm very different. I'm very different, like everybody else, or all the handicappers, or the professional handicappers, which you can find in YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter, Facebook, whatever. What I do different is, first of all, my knowledge, my experience, because like I said, I love sports. I watch every day as much as I can sports. I cannot watch them all, obviously, but I think I do very good. Like I said, NFL is my expertise, but all the sports. And why I'm different? Because what I do is, instead of giving you all the statistics, which everybody do, they'll read you if it's a right pitcher, if it's this quarterback, number one defense against the number three, or the best shooter in basketball, or the best goalie, whatever, which is important. Well, I'm gonna avoid all that because you can get that in another place. But my big secret, my friends, I have developed a system that no one else has, because it's not that I invented it, but I discovered it. And it's live sports betting. This is a system which it makes me profit like you wouldn't believe. I think it makes me even more than before the games. Live sports betting is this, which if you are part of my community, my paid community, I will give you that secret or that system, which no one else has, because I developed it, and that's why I got myself encouraged to try to make it in the American community. Why? Because it's not very nice for me to say it, and it's nothing bad, but I think the Hispanic community is not ready. Is still not ready to um, to bet. Maybe it's the economy in most of the Latin American countries, or even Spain, or whatever the reason is. Because I see the prices, and I've been tracking them, and this is another secret. What do I have? Maybe it was luck, whatever you want to call it, but I have insiders. I have insiders in Las Vegas, which they is very important people which develop in different areas. The expertise and are the ones who develop the handicap. Yeah. So I have these people, which is very important people, which I'm friends with. And they give me some inside knowledge that nobody else, again, or well, I'm not saying nobody else, but a few people have. And the other thing, which it might be not very, let's see, ethical, yes, is that I have also the privilege of being in another platforms with other handicappers, very famous ones that you can find I'm not going to say names, obviously, but I have the inside of what they give to their prime or the VIP customers, yeah, what they charge for. So I have the inside, or the peaks, which a lot of people pay, but I have a lot of handicappers of this kind, which, for reasons that I don't want to say right now, well, like I said, it's maybe not ethical, but I do consensus. Yeah. So, like I said, it's different. So I get the best handicappers in the world working, obviously, for me. Let's say that I pay in all these different platforms, and I get the premium picks. Then I compare it with what I get from Las Vegas and then my knowledge. I make a consensus, and that's what I give. Apart from, like I said, the only one that gives you this system that I develop, and you can see it, which is live sports betting. Okay, so I work different. Like I said, I'm not gonna bore you with all the reading all the statistics, which are important, and maybe in the future I will do. But for now, this is, and there's another thing that I call, because, like parlays, it's not very recommended, and I agree completely, 100%. They're not very good. And there's another thing that the Spanish community don't understand. They always want to do, well, maybe in another countries as well, but the famous parlay, which is I think it was developed to lose money, to make money for the different sports betting houses, or sports betting places. So it's not very recommended, but if this is what my slogan is not what you bet, is how you bet, and for that you have to learn. So I hope I do a good job. Like I said, it's my first time. I'm gonna try it. Yes, I'm Mexican, and I hope you're not racist about that. But my knowledge, and you're gonna see the results. By the way, like I said, this is a screen that is very simple. I'm gonna try to do it different. But if you go through my videos, which are in Spanish, but forget about the Spanish, but you're gonna see how I show my tickets and what my community tickets, all the winning tickets, my personal tickets, and the community tickets. I show them, and I'm gonna show also all my my percentage of winning and losing record. Yes, which is very important also. Um, and so I have a premium. I have a premium community, which is paid community. But like I said, if you're gonna save, if you would pay all the most famous handicappers in the world, and I get that information, and I'm gonna be collecting all of the best and getting all those. So you're gonna pay one for those. On top of that, I get my knowledge and my insiders in Las Vegas. So I think that's important. But what can you say? Show me, right? Show me that you are good. Okay, let's do that. So like I said, this is my first video. And another thing that I think is going to be quite interesting or quite funny, which I'm a very peculiar individual, like you say. I'm very peculiar. I'm going to do something fun for you. If I lose my free bets, which I do here in YouTube or in another platforms, if I lose, I'm gonna drink a shot of tequila. So you wanna see me drunk? Well, make me lose. But like I said, I'm gonna give here maybe not my premium picks, but I'm gonna try my best to give you my prime picks. But in my prime community, like I said, I give you the system. I give you all the insights of other handicappers. You get a lot which no one else has. So let's start for today. And let's start with what I said is not very recommendable or not very profitable, which is a parlay. But like I said, this is a smart parlay, which like I say to my community, bet a little bit, because the money is always in the minus 110. Every bet that I make or that I recommend is always go for around the double of your money in each bet, right? Of course, if you don't know how to bet, I also have a system of how to bank management role and all the kind of things. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with that because you get it everywhere else. So let's start with what I call my multi-sports bet parlay. And this is going to be a 3-leg parlay with these teams. All right, let's start with hockey. NHL, like you know, are the playoffs. So let's do this with the Avalanche, the Colorado Avalanche, the current champions against the Seattle Kraken, which incredible. Last season is a new team, but they make it to the playoffs and they beat. Like I said, the series is 3-2. If I'm not mistaken, let me check here. Okay. Let me check here. So, yeah, it's minus 155 at the current time. The Avalanche, the series is 3-2. in favor of Seattle. Yes. And so this is a desperation time for the champs. So for the first part of our parlay, or the first leg, well, sorry about that. For my first team of the three-leg parlay is gonna be the champs, yeah, the visiting team. Okay. For the second one, and this is money line, all right. This is money line. For the second one is gonna be another champs, the Golden State Warriors against the Sacramento Kings. The Kings, they made an effort. Fox, Sabonis, but I think in like visiting when the Golden Warriors were visiting, they were not very good. But at home, and especially in the playoffs, the champions, the pedigree, of course, of Stephen Curry and Thompson and all the guys, they had to win one game visiting again in the home of Sacramento. They did. So the series is 3-2 in favor of the Golden State Warriors. Like I said, I'm sorry about my English. I hope you understand it. I'm trying to do my best, but just let me know in your comments. And I hope you receive me well, because I'm tired of the Hispanic community. Like I said, it's nothing against me. I'm Mexican. I'm proud of it. I said, but they don't understand, and like I said, let's go with with the big guys, with the big league, and I'm gonna try. I hope I'm your um, you you receive me well. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. I hope I'm a good person for you. I'm trying to give you a different style of betting. Remember, I have the live sports betting, which is ridiculous, ridiculous. I'm making so much money on that, and you're gonna see that. Like I said, this is my first video, but you're gonna see all the shots of my actual winning tickets, as the days goes by. All right. So favorite minus 300, the Golden State Warriors, minus 7.5 with the point spread. I don't know if they cover, but I think they will, because they know the importance of this game. But remember what happened to the Milwaukee Bucks. They choke. They choke. But I think in this parlay, we're gonna take the champs again. So there's two champs, one in the NHL, one in the NBA. And for the next, the three part of our parlay, we're gonna go to the MLB. And this is a game that is going to start pretty soon. The Kansas City visiting the Minnesota Twins. Kansas City, I think they have won only 6 games. I think it's one of the worst teams. For the Kansas City Royals is Jordan Lyles with 0 wins, 4 losses, and ERA of 4.8. And for the Twins, Pablo Lopez, 1 win, 2 losses, and his ERA is 3.0. But like I said, I think it's a much better team. They're playing at home, so we're going to go for our 3-leg of our parlay with the Twins, the local team. Okay? So to 2 champions, you know who they are, and I'm going to try to do this in purpose, because the Hispanic community, they're going to see how they get it. And like I said, I was just wasting my talent. You're going to see the results, my friend. I remind you, there's what would you pay for one handicapper in the United States or else? I'm going to charge you 4 less, and I have those same ones according to or more, because I have insights of all these people. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why. Like I said, it might not be very ethical, but who cares? Let's do it, and it's nothing illegal. Let's say that I pay for it, and I just bring you the consensus of what they think the most important handicappers in the world, and my insiders in Las Vegas, and of course my knowledge. So, like I said, this is our 3-team parlay. Like I said, it's not that I'm going to give you parlays, but remember, if you want to become a member of our community, well, you can write me. There's my email. Like I said, I'm going to change everything in English because it was in Spanish. But anyways, I hope I did a good job. I hope that you received me well. I'm going to try to do something different. Every time I lose, I'm going to drink a tequila. So I maybe get drunk in these shows. And it's something that I think about it, and Anyways, my name is Mickey Cowboy from Mexico City. I hope this first parlay, intelligent parlay of Sports Pub and your always amigo, Mickey Cowboy. Nos vemos el día de mañana. Hasta la próxima.